go.
We're shocking the nation.
Guys, we want this so much.
Listen, this is not good enough, okay? Losing, overtime, tying, it's not good enough. We have to come up with this win, all right? 6 minutes is a long, long, long time. We're back into a tiger. Galligan, you're over, all right? Draw controls, draw controls, draw controls. Keep an eye for Kelsey and Q. Attack, keep an eye for Kelsey and Q. They're gonna be double rolling on this right side crease right here. And you guys, it doesn't matter if they get up by 2, we're scoring the next 3.
Yep.
All right, you can't, this game is not over until 6 minutes is over, okay? All right?
It's all about
Let's go.
guys.
Go, Hill on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Hill.
Hit the seam, hit Melvin.
I know that a lot of times, I mean, defense, obviously, we make a ton of mistakes, but I don't think that our team gives the defense enough credit sometimes. I wish that I didn't hit the post. I wish that it would have gone in, and I mean, there's nothing I can do about that now, and I probably would have just changed my attitude a little bit in the middle of the season. I think I was just so hard on myself and so down on myself, and it all comes down to that last shot in Adelphi for me.
When we're back, it's a full-blown red.
Yeah.
You guys got a minute and 40 seconds. It's a full-blown red. We gotta have the ball back.
We want this, Hill.
Back check in the midfield. Back check in the midfield. You guys don't let pass it.
Let's go. Let's go. Everything you got.
Girls, come on. Here we go, Hill.
You guys, when we're in a red, anticipate the Jasons. Take a risk. Let them take a shot. Let them score. I don't give it. We need the ball back. Go Hill on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go, Hill.
Let's go, girl.
I think that the 2 things that we need to take away from this game that have to follow us right now is every single possession counts. It doesn't matter if it's the first possession of the game, the last, or one in overtime. It doesn't matter. You got to remember what it feels like. All right? And never again are we stepping onto a field with Adelphi afraid to play them. Do you understand me?
Right now, the way I feel right now, one word to describe this season is disappointing. Here we were at Adelphi with a chance to still go into any 10s and possibly get that last chance at a spot in NCAAs, and it's over. The season's over, NCAAs is done, and any 10s is done, and it's the last game we would play with our seniors.
It was really difficult walking off the field knowing that that was our Sam, Woody, and mine last game together. Just kind of unbelievable to think that that was the last time I was ever going to play lacrosse like that ever again.
Watching all 3 captains after the Adelphi game was heartbreaking. Right when the time ended, Woody fell to her knees and started crying. Knowing I have 3 more years left, I didn't put myself in their position, and it was definitely hard because you knew they gave everything they had in order to win that game, and it just, we came up short.
You can't believe that those 60 minutes of that game went by so fast, and just like wishing for one more chance or 10 more seconds or one more draw or one more shot to just go back and make it all better. And you can't do anything about it now, but after that game was probably one of the worst feelings of the entire season.
I would define the season as successful in terms of off the field aspect of a team. You know, like we had a good time. I had met 24 great girls. The memories are all there, but I would say lacrosse-wise, it wasn't as successful as I'd planned.
I mean, this season kind of has just showed us how good we can be on and off the field and how well we can all work together.
Having this injury, has showed me that every game, you have to play every game to your last, it's your last game, because you never know, it's going to slip right through your fingertips before you realize it.
But as the season goes, I would call it successful, but I know we could have done better. And it's kind of hard to see that when we look back at all the games that were close, we should have won those. And if we had, then our season would still be going right now.
We lost some really big games, but we also won some really big games. So I think that a lot of people will definitely disagree with me in saying that we had a successful season, but ultimately at the end of the day, I think that we did.
We play in the toughest conference in the country, and we play in the toughest region in the country, and it's not going to come easy. You're going to have to kill yourself to get there, and anything less than that is going to be what we have, what we just finished with. It's good, but it's nothing better than good.
There's more to life when you walk off the field, so kind of do everything you can and leave it all on the field and play your hardest, but realize that it's just a game.
The best thing Stonehill gave me was the opportunity to play lacrosse and play good competitive lacrosse, because I think as much as the classroom gave you a lot, I think playing on a field with 24 other girls gives you more. And I would just say that I was glad that I found a place that fit me. I'm glad I met Lambert. I'm glad I came here. And I think the last 4 years really have made me the person I am, and I feel confident, and I'm not too nervous to leave and go out into the real world. So I think that's something really beneficial to take from here.
It's unfortunate that I waited until the last 3 games to really get my confidence back up and kind of have that attitude, like, you know what, 3 games of my freshman year and left, and then it's all over. And I started playing well in the last 3 or 4 games of the season, but I think I did it to myself, where I just kind of hit a bump in the road in the middle of the season. But overall, freshman year was great. I couldn't have asked for a better team for a freshman year, and it was definitely a lot of fun and a great experience, and I just can't wait for next year.
There were times where it was a great experience, and when I talk about these kids, I talk about them as lacrosse players, but I love these. These kids are wonderful kids. I love them, and I really honestly care about them. And the fact that we get to foster these relationships and build kind of a lacrosse community and work for each other, that's a success. And that's something that I don't take lightly, and I am very, very proud of that. Because at the end of the day, who cares if you win everything if it doesn't mean anything to you?
You don't really remember all of the wins and the losses. I will right now because it's so recent. But I think down the road, I'm not going to look at this team as being unsuccessful. I will look at it as successful.
Stonehill Lacrosse, to us, is family.
If I were to describe Stonehill Lacrosse in one word, definitely be driven.
Dedicated.
Stonehill Lacrosse in one word, I guess I would say rare.
Probably unique.
I would have to say perseverance.
I would describe Stonehill Lacrosse on the field as probably determined.
I would say that we're passionate.
Memorable.
Love. It's a love for Lambert. It's a love for our teammates. It's a love for the sport. It's a love for everything that we do. It's, also blessed that we're here and we have such a great opportunity in front of us.